scared yet? I'm Sucheta Singh in Saanichton, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, how new technology can help to prevent medical errors, tricks to spruce up those old, tired things around the house, and later on in the show, Halloween zombies doing good things. All that and much more coming up on Go Island. Today we are down here in Saanichton. It's a rainy afternoon, but it makes for the perfect setting for this display that they have up. It's like a graveyard. There's Count Dracula, there's all these other gravestones, and but it's all for a good cause, and it's all done by Daniel Cowsey. Hi.
Hi.
So you put this all together every year?
Yeah, for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife, she's been pretty understanding. I mean, you know, some wives, they're hockey or football widows. Mine's a Halloween widow for the pretty much the month of October.
Yeah. Now, what made you want to do all this, put on this big display?
It's always been sort of the macabre has always been my interest. I love to build things, make things. I've been involved in theater sets, costumes, makeup, it's all that kind of stuff.
Everything,
so
yeah.
And it's kind of nice just to. I do it for myself mainly. I mean, I can't say otherwise, but people get such a charge out of it. And over the last couple of years, we've worked with the Lions Food Bank.
Yep.
And so it's kind of puts my interest together with a good cause, and people have been really supportive of it.
So anybody that comes down October 29th to Halloween, if they bring in a donation and check out the display pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had people over the last few nights coming in and checking it out and saying they're looking forward to seeing it all up and running.
Yeah. And now you obviously were in the daytime. So nighttime, the lights come out. It becomes a bit more spooky.
Yeah, between, I mean, with especially the weather, because it's been so kind of dark and dreary, just really it really sets the mood. Yeah. And yeah, and of course you don't see, everything's more suggestive rather than, you can see all the nails and screws and all that stuff in the daytime. At night, it takes on a whole different dimension.
Nice. And it's grown over the years?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I started off with just a few tombstones and, you know, the odd commercial decoration. And then I built the mausoleum the first year, and then started adding buildings as I went along. And people just keep giving me things, I keep finding things, and I just keep modifying stuff. So
nice. So you're encouraging people to come down, give make a donation to the food bank, and check out the displays.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Dan.
Well, thank you.
It looks great. All right. Our first story. We'll have more from the display throughout the show, but to our first story, it's a problem that happens more often than it should. A patient gets the wrong medication. But as Nikki Winishin tells us, some new technology could go a long way to reduce the problem. I'm loving this display. It's all over the place, and it's going to look fantastic at nighttime. And of course, it all goes to a good cause, the food bank. Last year, Dan says he raised $400 and 450 pounds of food. So let's see how far he can go this year. Our next story, are you feeling that some of your household possessions are looking a bit tired and you don't have the buck to buy a new one? Well, Karen Algersma has an idea for you. Look, it's scary. He's in this little dungeon. It's the little details that I love about any display. It's the little details that you usually don't notice. And look, another little contraption. And he puts this on every year, and it's all to raise money for the food bank. So come on down. It's in Saanichton. The address is on your screen. Bring some money, bring some food, and check out the display here at Dan's place. A quick break now. When we come back, dressing up like a zombie for a good cause. So I wonder who's going to be in here. I don't know. But maybe you'll get spooked when you're here, or you'll have to find out when you come on down here in Saanichton to Dan Causey's place, because he's decorated the entire yard and he's decorated it for Halloween. But when you come down here, make sure you bring a can of food or you bring some money, because he's raising money for the local food banks. So it's a good cause, but you get to be spooked. And it's open from October 29th to October 31st. So plenty of time to come on down if you're looking for something to do. All right, our next story. Remember when vampires were the in thing? Interview with a Vampire. Oh, Brad Pitt was... Brad Pitt. Twilight, and then there's the Vampire Diaries. Well, now it seems like the in thing is zombies. Walking Dead is the latest show to feature zombies and get everybody excited about them, I guess. But Terry Church caught up with a group of people who dressed up like zombies, and it's all for a good cause. Ooh, zombies. You know, there's actually a zombie walk in Victoria which happened recently, and don't know if you took part in it, but it seemed pretty cool. A quick update for you. Karen Augustmore recently did a story about a show on the Food Network called Recipes to Riches. Well, we would like to congratulate Stephen Childs, who's from Victoria, because his product has actually won and is in Loblaw stores around Canada, actually across Canada right now. So you can pick that that product up, and he's local. He's from right here, and the product actually has a little cartoon of him because he rides his bike around town on his chili bites. When we come back, being impulsive with your wallet.
When you're at the end of your shopping list and you pick up something, you're waiting in line to cash out.
Welcome back to Go Island. We are down here in Saanichton at Dan Causey's place. He's actually decorated the entire yard into a spooktacular, as I like to call it. And look, it's a skeleton in a coffin. Could it be a vampire? I don't know. And he's actually pretty clever with some of the headstones that he has out here in the yard. You know, it says decayed. Get it? Smart, I think. Our next story, whether a candy bar or a computer, have you ever bought anything on impulse? You know, something you really don't need. Because if you have, well, you're not alone. James Green hit the streets to find out what you bought on impulse.
Oh, hi!
It's us! We're not that scary, are we? I don't think so. Good, how are you? It's Kim Rock.
Hey guys.
What do you have this week?
Halloween. I love Halloween.
She does.
We're going to talk about music that I don't typically listen to.
But she has to talk about.
Well, but I think there's a lot of people out there that are going to love it.
Oh yeah,
okay,
totally.
We're going to start off with the Tenors.
Yes, the Tenors. They're good Canadian boys.
Good Canadian boys. Well, they started out Canadian anyways.
Now they're international.
The Canadian Tenors. Did you know they originated in Victoria?
Really?
Yeah, by a talent search by composer Gene Siemens. And they have their new album, Lead With Your Heart, that drops in stores on October 30th, and they're coming to the Save on Foods Memorial Center.
Nice.
Saturday, February 9th, so this will be great Valentine's, guys. Great Valentine's present.
If your lady likes it.
And you can pick up tickets at Select Your Tickets.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Maroon 5.
I like Maroon 5. I like Adam Levine. I like him on The Voice. I also like Blake Shelton, who's also on The Voice, but I like Adam Levine.
Adam Levine rocks.
He's awesome.
He's got a killer voice.
He does. He's got a great voice.
He sang with Kanye West.
Kanye West. Yes,
Yeah.
I love Kanye West.
Alicia Keys.
I love her too.
Kanan.
Okay.
Kanan.
Sure.
50 Cent and Eminem. And my favorite, Slash.
Of course,
it's
she has
my
to throw in the
favorite.
metal in the raw.
Okay, they're not coming to Victoria though. They're coming to Rogers Arena in Vancouver on Saturday, March the 9th, and you can get tickets at livenation.com.
All right, what else?
Last but least, Great Big Sea is coming to Victoria. They're Celtic rockers from the East Coast, and every time I hear them, I think of St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. Is
Why?
it just me? But that's what I think of is St. Patrick's Day. And they're coming close to St. Patrick's Day.
Nice.
They're also playing Saturday, March 9th at the Save on Foods Memorial Center, and you can pick up tickets at Select Your Tickets. And last but not least, the best Halloween concert ever I found online today.
What's that?
The Freakers Ball.
Where's that happen?
Freakers
Ball.
Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson.
Of
Jonathan
course, she had
Davis
to
from
throw that
Korn.
in.
Oh, it's like they thought of me. The only problem that they didn't think of is they're putting it on in Texas. So I'm hoping I win the lottery so I can go
to
see
Texas.
that show.
Woohoo! Is that all?
That's it.
There we go.
That's all I got.
Well, that's all we have for Kim Rock today, and that's all we have on the show today. Thanks to Dan for letting us into, his yard, home. Oh, really? You're going to slap me with a head? Severed head? Thanks to Dan for letting us in. The address is on your screen, so come on down. It's open October 29th to the 31st. Make sure you bring a can of food, bring some cash, make a donation for the food bank, and of course, enjoy the spooky yard.
I'm going to take a seat.
Great. So, and don't forget, Shaw is giving away an HD PVR on Twitter. So follow us at Go Island South. Tell us what you like about our show and hashtag Shaw YYJ PVR giveaway, and we will choose one lucky winner very soon. So do that. And of course, we are on Facebook. You can catch all of our stories, any updates. Dan's always on there asking you weird questions. Check us out, facebook.com/Go Island South. We will see you next time, but before we do, I'm gonna electrocute her. You ready?
Ready.
You ready?
It's not really gonna hurt, is it? Is it gonna hurt?
You ready? And you're done.